Ooh, gone again.
Took you like a shot, thought that I could chase you with a coldie.
Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome, and if you're back, thank you so much for watching again. So for today's look, I'm bringing you this. It is a super easy, super glowy look with red lips, which is so great for a summertime evening event. Also a great day to night look, because if you're doing it during the day, you just have to skip the red lipstick and put on nude lipstick instead. And then when you're transitioning to night, slick on some red lipstick and you're good to go. The look is super easy, super quick. I always get really confused when I'm looking at super complicated eye makeup tutorials. This one is really easy. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And I did this look when I was in a rush to get ready for a wedding that I had over the weekend. And I paired it with like a slick low bun. And I loved how like clean and elegant it looked, and it was just so quick to put together. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Keep watching. All right guys, so the theme of this look is gonna be lots of hydration in order to get that glow. So you wanna make sure you have a really solid skincare routine. So now I am gonna start my face off with a primer, and I'm gonna use the YSL Top Secrets Instant Moisture Glow Primer. That's what it's called. And guys, I love this one because it genuinely like moisturizes you. So I mean, I have like 80 different oils and serums on, but you know, like no such thing as too much hydration, right? The last thing you want is like dry, flaky, disgusting skin under your foundation. So we're gonna go for super glowy, right? So before I apply foundation, I am gonna go in with this Nude by Nature Sheer Light Illuminator. Okay, so this thing is bomb.com. It's like super light catching. Is that a word? Like I'm obviously gonna use highlighter and all that kind of stuff today, but this one just underneath the foundation, I think it just like gives your face this like something extra. So now that that is on, do you see it like gives me such a beautiful glow? Honestly, if I wasn't doing a look with like red lips, I would just go out like this, just like mix this in with my sunscreen and just head out the door. Before I do my foundation, I like to do my eyes, because otherwise, like when the eyeshadow, if it does like, you know, fall over here, it's just easy to clean it up when you don't have any foundation, as opposed to like glitter eyeshadow like kind of ruining your foundation, like your look in general. So I'm gonna use the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour waterproof concealer. I have talked about this concealer before. I absolutely love it. So before I do my shadow, I always do the top of my eyelid with a concealer, just because it gives me like an even skin tone to work with. Otherwise, like I have a little bit of darkness on the top of my eyes, and like I want to make sure that whatever eyeshadow I'm using has an opportunity to pop. I'm gonna set the top of my eye with the Dermablend Compact Setting Powder. So today for shadow, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline, the Burgundy Bar, that's what it's called. And the shades are so beautiful, guys. Let me show you. So I'm gonna go in first with this. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I am gonna do my base with this and then go over my crease with this, I think. So let's see how it goes. I might change my mind again. And since the focus is lips, I'm gonna keep my eyes like fairly simple. This is just to give it like, you know, a little bit of a pop, but like nothing too over the top. Like I don't want dramatic lips and eyes. I just want the eyes to just accentuate the glow factor. Okay, so yeah, I like that. And then, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go over the crease with a mixture of this one and this one. Just, again, like, just to give it some depth. Okay, so that's it for my eyes. That is all. That's all I'm gonna do. So super simple, super basic. So I have a question. When you guys go to weddings and such, okay, so before I get into my conversation, using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This one is one of my all-time favorites. It's just like Old Faithful, you know? It never lets you down. So I like stupidly forgot to charge my camera before filming this. And so I have like a wire attached while doing this. Like it just shut off in the middle. Anyway, so I'm just gonna blend my foundation with a beauty blender. And I want the beauty blender to be damp. So I'm gonna use actually the Caudalie Beauty Elixir to dampen my beauty blender. I love the smell of this one, and I'm gonna set my makeup using this thing too. It just smells so fresh, and I love Caudalie. I just feel like they make such solid products. So that's like my little trick. I just dampen my beauty brush. What is it called? Beauty blender. I make shit up. I dampen my beauty blender with the Caudalie spray. So now for concealer, I'm again gonna use the Smashbox Studio Skin under my eyes and anywhere where I have like a bit of redness. So I am gonna wear a little more concealer than I regularly do, just because this look is more for evening. Like I did wear it to a wedding. I love this concealer. It's a really, really good one. When I find makeup products, like base makeup products, especially like concealer and foundation, I tend to be really, really loyal. Yep, looking good, guys. And then to set my skin, or just the under eye, I guess, I will use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock. This is what it looks like. It's like a little mineral powder. And I'm just gonna do that with my beauty blender again. I actually have quite a lot on here. I'm hoping that I'm okay. Just gonna do it like that. That's actually quite a bit. I don't typically do that much. Oh well. I guess I'll just have more of like a filtered perfect look. And I'm not gonna let it bake. I don't know. I've actually never tried baking, full discrepancy, and it makes me a little nervous. So I'm just gonna take it right off. Just gonna literally press it down. Maybe I should try baking. Should I do like a YouTube video, my first time baking? Could be misconstrued, right? There, all done. Ooh, it looks really good actually. To enhance that glow, before I do highlighter, I'm gonna do a liquid, or not even liquid, it's like this one's like a cream highlighter stick. That's what I would call it. It's by Nude Sticks. It's called their all over face color, and this one is Bondi Babe. And this is what it looks like. So it has like a shimmer, but it's not like an over the top highlighter, but I think it just gives you like a super nice base to like add more highlighter, which since this is a glowy look, that's what you're gonna want. So I warmed it up with my finger, and I'm just gonna apply it to the high points of my face. This is usually like this is where I like to do it. And just some more to the other side. And this is like one of my, the all over face color by Nude Sticks. It's like one of my favorite makeup products, because you can literally use it all over your face. Like it's one of those like really multifunctional products. Like you can use it on your eyelids to highlight your Cupid's bow, like your nose, kinda everywhere. That is done. And now what I am gonna do is take some highlighter. So I'm gonna use the Smashbox Spotlight palette in Pearl. And guys, this is one of my favorite ever highlighters because look, the colors are really pretty and you're gonna see in a second just how pigmented they are. So I'm gonna mix the middle shade and this one. What are they called? Okay, so the middle one is called Crank It Up and the other one is Blow a Fuse Pro. So I'm gonna mix those two. And can you see, like, literally that's one tap. Like, that's how much transfers. It's crazy. It's such, do you see? It's nuts. It like gives you that really, really blinding glow, which is, you know, what you want when it comes to a look like this. So good, right? And I am also gonna do the ridge of my nose with this. I'm not gonna contour anything. I still want this look to be super, like, almost like effortless. I know I'm gonna be doing a bold lip, but still kind of effortless. And I feel like contour, I mean, it's pretty dramatic and that's not what I want. So just a little bit of highlighter on the ridge of your nose will go a long way. And the trick with highlighter when you're putting it in on the ridge of your nose is that you don't want to take it up all the way or down too low. It's just one of those things where like, oh, it just catches the light and then it's gone. You know, like, ooh, oh, not gone. Ooh, gone again. Yeah, you know? And I am also gonna put it on my Cupid's bow. I love putting a highlight on my Cupid's bow. I just think it's like the prettiest way to enhance that part. And I think it's just, I don't know, there's something about me and a Cupid's bow. I think it's just really pretty. And then I'm also gonna put highlighter on my tear ducts. So again, I'm gonna mix the two shades. This is one of my favorite makeup techniques. I just think it like opens the eye up so much. It's really pretty. Such a small thing can make such a massive difference. Okay, so highlight portion is all done. And now what I'm gonna do is use blush, but again, to like go for that, continue the creamy, the glowy, sort of effortless look of this makeup tutorial. I'm gonna do the Nude Sticks all over face color again, this time in the nude, that's what it's called. And this is the shade. It's really pretty. And I think I'm gonna take it onto my finger actually. So warm it up with my finger and just like that. I also love the NARS liquid blush for this. I like alternate between these two. I love Nude Sticks. I love any makeup company that comes up with super multi-purpose products. Makes me really happy. Okay, that is done. Just gonna look into the mirror, make sure that everything's looking good. Yep, super well blended, super great. Okay, now mascara. So I went to a press preview a few days ago for the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. And guys, this thing is amazing. So they have a waterproof one, which they just released, and this one. And the waterproof one is what I used for the preview, where we actually did a whole dance class to see if it like lasted us through the sweat. And it's amazing. So I'm gonna use the normal one, but I love the formula. It's super creamy and it makes your lashes look like ultra long. And the brush, see, it's like kind of short, so it gives you like a ton of control. Just like one swipe, do you see? You don't even need too much to like really have an impact. It like just, do you see? Just like totally opens your eyes up. Yeah, that eye's already done. It took like 30 seconds. I love a mascara like this. I just feel like it really gets the job done. At the preview, they were also saying that Lancome has something like, I don't even know how many, like 100 plus mascaras that they've been coming up with since like 1930 or 40 or something like that. Like way, way, way back. I don't even remember the date. But I was super impressed, and they had these like playing cards with like all their different mascaras, and it was so thick. Like the playing deck was so thick because they've released so many mascaras over the year. So I feel like Lancome is like one of the leaders when it comes to mascara. Like they know their shit. And I know that because one of the first mascaras I ever owned was one of the Lancome ones. I forget the name now, but I remember just being so in love with it and using it to the point where it was like dried, but I didn't even care because I loved it so much. This was when I was like, I don't know, like super young, like middle school, I want to say, and I bought it with like these points that I'd accumulated from Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was so excited about it. Good times, guys. Good times. Ooh, I got a little bit under there. Whatever. I am far from a perfectionist when it comes to my makeup. Oh, I almost forgot bronzer. I don't really need much with this look, I don't think, but I am gonna use the YSL Le Saharian Bronzing Stone collection. This is one of my favorite bronzers. YSL, honestly, it never lets you down. And this is honestly, I'm just gonna go like do the outside of my face just to bring it some warmth. Like I'm not even really trying to accentuate or like, well, I am obviously trying to accentuate, but like nothing too much, you know? Just like really, really simple use of bronzer. Also, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't even have a forehead. Like, look how small it is. It's like more of a 3 head. 4 fingers don't even fit on here. So I like the space between my hairline and brows is so minimal that it's not like I can put on like a ton of bronzer. So just like a really little bit goes a long way. Okay, that's done. So now the last step is lipstick. And I'm gonna use the MAC Candy Cane. This is what it looks like. It's the most beautiful shade of red. And I'm too scared to do this just on camera without a mirror, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a mirror.
I know I'd go back to you.
So pretty, right? Like the color is just gorgeous.
I know I'd go back to you.
And because I used chapstick before this, it's like spread a little bit from the bottom, so I'm just gonna go clean that up. Okay, so that's the look. I love that the rest of the face is super glowy. I like that the eyes are glowy but still simple. Like they have that little bit of sparkle to match the rest of the makeup, but nothing too over the top to kind of overwhelm the lips, which are so bright already. And yeah, so I think like it's just one of those looks that you can do if you're in a rush before like an evening event. It doesn't take very long. It really only took me 10 minutes the day I did it without talking to you guys. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.